I like the smile that brought to your face.
That was amazing.
You got it on video?
Yes.
Welcome to your vlog. Duck edition.
I don't vlog on your phone anymore. No, it's okay. We're at the Belleville Pond. I just finished a toning for my sins of 2021.
Yes.
The whole pond is dedicated to Ken Belleville because he was the ground supervisor of the North Florida Regional Medical Center from 1973 to 1990. And this was a quote he said, which couldn't have gone better. I mean, it just like really moved me. May the sadness and sorrows of your illness be lifted so gently, so the joys and happiness of your recovery, like the beauty of nature, will last forever. Pretty good. John picked a pretty damn good spot, right, John?
Oh, yeah.
Happy hump day! Okay, so spend the day with me and my boyfriend. Anyways, what I was trying to say was I went on this little K-hole today of internet.
Yeah, like a rabbit hole.
I went in a rabbit hole, yeah. And I was trying to look up, like, is it normal to take one day off? Like, and how many hours of working out do you need a day? And, like, is there a specific age when that number changes? And it did say that, like, you can get away with working 3 days a week when you're, like, 18 to 25. Once you hit 25, you really got to start at least putting in an hour a day, and you could take, like, one day off. That's like the average thing I read. But if you want to look like Victoria Beckham or Kendall Jenner, it's another story. And I didn't realize that. And I was really trying to look like these people I idolize and want my body to look like. And it's not even just for my body, it's for my mind. Like yesterday I had the worst day and it was because I didn't work out. So I am like Victoria Beckham, and I do believe that there is no such fuck a break day, fuck a cheat day, fuck having a piece of chocolate in my fridge. Like, for maybe if you have control like that, and you can have a whole bar of dark chocolate and reward yourself with one square a week, I applaud you. Give a round of applause. But people like us, we see that bar and we're like 50-50, let's split it right now. Hashtag adulting. Recycling, stocking your fridge. That's just like stuff that I think about every day. I want to stock my fridge, I want to do this, but I can't do that.
I mean, yes, we need to eat.
Right. Sustenance, energy.
Aside from that, like maybe like you would not, if, like unless like we had been taught that that's what we're supposed to do is put the thing in the recycling bin, maybe we would like automatically have thought to like start a garden outside and then like.
Absolutely. Anyways, I've been loving looking at Mediterranean salads. I've been craving Greek salads, Mediterranean salads, Kalamata olives, cherry tomatoes. My mother has a green thumb. She used to have this rose garden bush, and I used to have an Olympus digital camera that could go, and I'd zoom in and do micro shots of her flowers right after it had rained, so you could see a drop of rain dripping off the petal of the rose. She doesn't remember this, but back in the days when we didn't have Instagram, I used a little thing called LiveJournal. It's still there if you want to check it out. Pinka Bobo was my username. It was my first screen name I ever made when I was able to like make my own screen name.
so happy that Letters to Cleo are
Hashtag
for the day. When we were in one of our, it sounds like I'm trying to be so privative. I just don't want to tell people, like, look, straight up, I get food stamps. You're right. So what can I say where we were when that happened?
I just wanted you to tell me what she said.
I know, but you're right. That's where we left off with our vlog. So now it's like 10:15. John and I just did 2 Uber rides to make a mere $7.98.
Yeah, and it was only like 10 minutes of our time. 20 minutes.
Yes,
Think
but
about that.
there's sometimes Uber is like your best friend, saves your life.
If we would have stayed on, you still would be making more than minimum wage.
Yeah. What feels like ever. But really, if there's any lessons learned from this day, it's A, plan ahead a little better, Bonnie. Like, if you know you need to get shit done that requires John's car and he's still sleeping, figure something out. Like, get on your bike, open Google Maps. You gotta get more independent. You're watching this and you're in your 20s. Look, if you're under 20 and you're watching this, I envy you. You grew up in a time where independence was like just part of the norm. And I grew up in a time where it was like, oh, your man will do that for you. And then I had to learn the hard way through divorced parents that don't rely on a man for anything, from my hard-ass mother. I'm just kidding. She's not a hard-ass. She's just, like, hardened by the sadness of that. You know, my dad was the first man she ever made love to. My dad was the first man who ever gave her more attention than a couple weeks, you know? So I just love that I'm matching today. I feel like a Skims ad. I'm cooking dinner for me and John on such an unreasonable hour. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What I would like is to be one of those people who wake up at like 5:30, do their workout from like 6 to 7 or like 6 to 8. I found out Victoria Beckham works out 2 hours. Yeah, I told you guys this afternoon. I like to repeat myself. I'm a very repetitive girl. Song in your head right now. Probably by the time I post this, that won't even be popular at all. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 minutes from now, it'll be Libra season. I'm excited. Like, once you're like past the age of 30, like, you shouldn't be looking forward to birthdays anymore. No, you should. Because I've come to realize something. Turning 30 was like too much for me. Oh, let's check her. So we made a little quick stop.
Like 30 seconds.
Ubered for money because I've been in such a pescatarian mood, and then reading about that shit's done. That looks bomb as fuck.
Good too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.